Have you ever wondered what ancient Egyptians did when someone important died? Well, get ready, because we're diving into one of the most fascinating parts of ancient Egyptian culture, mummification and funeral preparation. The Egyptian belief. The ancient Egyptians believed that death was not the end, it was just the beginning of a new journey to the afterlife. To live forever, they thought the body had to be preserved perfectly, because the soul, known as the Ka, would return to it. So, when someone died, preparations began right away to help them reach the afterlife safely. Beginning the mummification. The process usually took about 70 days. First, the body was taken to a special place called the House of Embalming. There, priests, dressed like the god Anubis, the god of mummification, began their sacred work. Step-by-step mummification. Here's how they did it. Removing organs. The priests carefully took out the internal organs, the stomach, liver, lungs, and intestines, because they would rot first. These organs were placed in canopic jars, each guarded by one of the 4 sons of Horus. Leaving the heart. The heart was left inside. Egyptians believed it was the center of intelligence and emotion. Drying the body. Then they covered the body with natron, a type of natural salt, to dry it out. This took about 40 days. Stuffing and wrapping. Once dry, the body was cleaned and stuffed with linen and spices to keep its shape. Then came the famous part. Wrapping. They wrapped the entire body in hundreds of meters of linen. Between the layers, they placed amulets for protection in the afterlife. Final touch. The wrapped mummy was placed in a beautifully painted coffin, often decorated with spells and symbols. Preparing for the funeral. While the body was being mummified, the family prepared for the funeral ceremony. They built or decorated the tomb, filled it with food, clothes, jewelry, and even games, everything the person might need in the next world. Priests performed rituals like the opening of the mouth ceremony, which was believed to restore the dead person's senses so they could eat, speak, and breathe again in the afterlife. The final journey. Finally, the mummy was placed inside the tomb. The family said their last prayers, and the tomb was sealed forever. They believed that now, the spirit would travel safely to the afterlife, guided by the gods, and live forever in the field of reeds, a paradise where life continued beautifully. So next time you see an Egyptian mummy in a museum, remember, it's not just a wrapped-up body. It's a carefully prepared traveler on their eternal journey. Sparkles, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing history stories.